Welcome to the Big Zo Podcast. I am he is me, again. My cuzzo, riding shotgun with me. What's going on, bro?
What's happening, man? It's Mr. Mix always in some shit, aka Lil Cousin. What's happening?
Not a damn thing. We're gonna start with the shenanigans, man. Lately, clout has seemed to be taking over, getting to the money. Clout has seemed to be affecting good business making decisions. It seems that it's more so about being famous or having your little few minutes of shine than the longevity of trying to get to that money.
Yeah.
So what I'm referring to is it was two Instagram chicks. Drake apparently DM'd them, and both of them posted it, not at the same time. It was on two different occasions. It was like a week apart or a few days apart. And they basically, I don't want to say exposed, 'cause I'm sure he ain't got nothing to hide, but they posted the DM that they received from Drake. And I'm like, why would you do that? Like, do you not understand who Aubrey Graham is, bro? He can change your life.
Ask Ceci Red.
He can change your life.
Yeah. She just got 3 Birkins for no reason.
Yo, you wouldn't.
Because they cool.
Yo, just because they cool.
For no reason.
You would never have to show your ass again if you play your cards right.
If you play your cards right. So here's the thing that's happening with this clout shit that your grandmothers and your mothers and all the other OG hoes didn't teach y'all the game. And I ain't calling all you grandmamas and mamas and hoes, but some of them.
Man, it definitely was hoeing back in the 60s.
Hoeing back, it's the oldest
yeah.
profession for a reason. Because that's who I'm talking to.
Yeah.
I'm talking to the oldest profession.
Yeah.
All right? If you are lucky enough to have a billionaire artist DM you
On some what's up?
on some what's happening, what's going on, y'all forgot rule number 1, which is silence. Like, on all this shit.
They're messing up the game, bro.
Rule number 1 is silence. Shut the fuck up. Drake just DM'd you. Shut up. That's first. Second, that is the time to make your play. Whatever your play is. If you sing, that's the time to get you a single. If you rap, that's the time to get you if you model, that's the time to get you a look. Whatever your thing is when Drake DMs you, that should be the first thing on your mind. First, shut the fuck up. Second, let me make my play. Those would be the first 2 things that happen. Let me make my play. Now, you don't do it initially. You try to see what he on. So you had a conversation like, hey, how you doing? Like, why you DMing me? You act shy, you act shocked, surprised, the whole 9. And you get into your shit, but where you immediately fucked the game up at, the minute you posted that, you killed it. The minute you posted, you killed it. Because you fucked up the one thing that he's looking for. Privacy and anonymity. Like, I don't want to be seen. I don't want y'all to know that I'm in these girls' DMs. That's why I DM'd you. I didn't do it on your page.
Yeah.
I could have been like Maul, and I could have just put a money bag under any fine chick that I go under, hey, because I'm letting you know that you fine. If I'm sending that to you directly, it's for privacy. And with privacy comes profit, ladies. With privacy comes profit, ladies. It's so many women that would have been paid and put up somewhere had they just shut the fuck up. Just be quiet, like, shh. Don't tell nobody. Like, just, that's between you and Drake. And then when you get whatever you get from him, just call it a blessing and move on. Yeah. But no, I gotta let everybody know. Oh, Drake on my body. Oh, I'm this. I'm all right. Now
So you popping for a day.
Yeah.
When you could have been popping for however long if you played your cards right.
Man, and should be. Because if Drake is looking at you, it's another nigga that's looking at you too that probably want to make that play.
Absolutely.
Because you know these niggas only date 7 chicks. Like, it's only 7. We keep seeing this same rotation. You could be in the rotation had you played the game right.
All you gotta do is just shut your mouth.
Like,
you know what the problem is, dog? Just like with our young kids who seem to lack guidance, the hoes of the internet, the sex workers of the world, they don't have any older hoes guiding them,
None.
showing the game. So
Nope.
they out here learning on the fly.
Yeah.
You need them old hoes from back in the day to pull them to the side and give them because the rules don't change. The rules should never change. The rules are the rules when you playing that game.
Yep.
What they doing is they messing it up for the hoes that are to come behind them. Look at what's my man name that hoop? Zion. Look what his situation. Look how old girl got messy on him.
Yeah.
Because he had another chick or whatever, got another chick pregnant. Yo, you are ruining it for the hoes that are to come behind you. Because what's gonna happen is the guys who are paying, who are you know sugar daddies, or whatever you want to call them, tricking or whatever. Yo, they gonna stop trusting y'all.
Yeah.
They gonna stop dealing with y'all, and y'all don't understand how easy I have it. Yo, y'all don't know nothing about being on a whole stroll.
No clue.
Y'all don't have to go outside and walk up and down the street in the cold, half naked, in some pumps. Y'all could just sit at home and post pictures and get a cat to DM you on some what's up with it and get flown out. It's ungrateful. It's entitlement.
It's childish.
It's downright childish.
It's childish.
It's absurd.
And I don't appreciate it.
And I just don't appreciate it. Why are y'all trying to mess up the game for these guys, man? These guys work hard. So they paying you for your silence. Like you said, they're paying you for your silence. They're paying you for your peace. And in exchange, guess what? You get all that material nonsense that you love.
You're doing this shit for.
You get put up in an apartment.
For the actual shit that it is two things that are coming to mind. Two very important phrases that are coming to mind. The first is from a grand movie, a classic movie. If you've never seen it, go watch it. CB4. When she was giving them the game and she was like, if you get yourself a fabulous automobile, if you get yourself a house, then sweetheart, now you are a businesswoman.
Yeah.
Which again, if that's what you're doing, I can respect that. And then the other phrase that's coming to mind is from another movie, but it's also just an old school player quote. It's from Four Brothers when my man said, you don't pay a hoe to fuck you pay her to leave. Like, that's what you're paying. You're not paying for the sex. You're paying for the silence. You're paying for the fact that I just want this from you. We've made an agreement. I understand that. Here you go. Leave the money on the dresser and I walk out the door. You motherfuckers are taking that away the minute y'all get on this here phone, this here internet, this here whatever, and you want to blast someone. And ladies, y'all got to stop, just in general, y'all got to stop with the, he tried to talk to me. He's supposed to. He's a man and you're attractive. Like
that's not a brag.
Such and such trying to talk to me.
That's not a brag.
Yeah. Yeah. I just be shaking my head like, oh, okay,
yeah. That sound right.
That was supposed to happen.
That sounds about right.
You look good. You was bent over on that picture. He saw what everybody else saw. He shot. What? Yeah. Am I missing something here? But again, to your point, to how you phrased it, which was perfectly, the clout shit, the wanting to be known instead of wanting to be paid. Is weird to me when it comes to that, if that's what you're on. Now, if you're a regular ladies with morals, principles, and values, this is not applying to you. We are not talking to you. We are talking to the women that this is their profession.
This is what they do.
I get money from this. This is what I do. Then, sweetie, you are doing it wrong. And you need guidance, instructions, and help because you are fucking it up for the rest of these.
For the hoes to come behind you. Yo. Vanessa Blue would never. Jada Fire would never. Jasmine Cashmere would never. I don't understand what the problem is today. You messing it up. You are not only are you making it tougher for you, but again, you're making it tougher for the hoes to come behind you.
Yeah. And shout out to every woman that's watching that knew those names. I know you're a good woman, and I know your man appreciates it. Okay. All right, moving right along.
That's what we go to. Yo, I hate that I was able to run them names down right off the rip.
No judgment,
brother. I
cuz.
mean,
It's just me
my
and you
childhood was just
We just talking.
We just talking. We just talking.
They didn't know. They don't. Y'all don't know who that is. Y'all don't know who none of those folks are.
They were vital for my teenage years, brother.
Yeah.
Once I discovered myself.
Yeah.
They were very critical to my my survival.
Pinky.
All right, we gonna all right. All right,
going.
brother. So moving along. So you may or may not know this, but LeBron James is like my guy, right?
LeBron
and I
James
don't
is
tolerate
your guy.
any LeBron slander. I don't even have discussions about him with other people because it goes nowhere.
I get you.
The proof is in the pudding.
I understand.
So, but recently, not so flattering light, my man who has very much almost had a mistake-free career, if you will.
You will, yeah. Scandal-free.
So,
Scandal-free for sure. Yeah.
It was video clip going on and him sitting at the game. He was injured. He was sitting out, and the owner and a close friend of the owner were basically had him in a sandwich, if you will, a reverse Oreo.
White women. Go ahead.
White.
White women.
So, they was a little touchy-feely with him.
A little bit.
And it's not a good look, man. And I'm going to be honest with you. I hated every second of that clip, brother, because they were a little too friendly, a little too handsy with him. And I get it. One's your boss, the other woman is whatever. I just feel like the hands were all over the place.
They were.
And in my opinion, I think maybe, some drinks have been involved a little bit.
Had to be.
Because just the way that they were she leaning her head on the shoulder and the other one caressing her arms. And my man sitting there like the king that he is,
Trying to play it off.
Trying to, he got his hands in his lap.
Focus on the game. I'm just going to answer questions.
Had a regular conversation.
But, yeah.
You know how the internet do. The internet did their thing.
Yeah. So, if you've ever seen the movie He Got Game, when the two white girls, when he went to Big State, and the two white girls was like, oh Jesus, it looked a little like that. I got that vibe off of there. So that was the first thing I was thinking. It was like, ooh. Second thing I was thinking is, look, love LeBron as a person. We ain't gonna do the Jordan LeBron debate. We don't need to. I'm a Jordan guy, but anyway. I
am too, honestly. It's just cats make me hate him.
Love LeBron, love him as a person, love the way he carries himself, think that he's way more important outside the game than he is in. I think he's going to have way more impact once he retires than he ever had during the game, and that's saying a lot.
For sure.
Because as a businessman and just as a person and just as a cat, I think he would be somebody that I could hang out with and kick it with because he's from the era. He listens to the music that we listen to, all of that. Saying all of that to say that Savannah didn't deserve this. Savannah didn't deserve this. She at home, being the good woman that she is, fine, taking care of your 3 kids. Every time you see her, she looks amazing. She ain't got nothing to say. She always doing what she need to do. Oh, you could have an Aisha Curry. You could have somebody out here who thinks she the star and keep on pushing you to the side, sir. Like, you could have that situation going on. She didn't deserve it. Like, to turn on SportsCenter and to see 2 rich white girls on your husband had to bring a anger and a just fire when you saw him that you had to express, because that was some bullshit. Like, they knew what they was doing. They was doing way too much. You know what I'm saying? So Savannah is who I was looking at, and I was like, ooh, she gonna cuss him smooth the fuck out. Because if you've ever dated a black woman, which I do recommend 5 out of 5, but they don't play that shit. Okay, let's just get that out the way. Mother of your child, I done been. And she's gonna bring up everything that she did for you when she brings this situation up to you. Like, I'm pretty sure he walked in the house and it was really, this is what we doing. This is what we doing right there. Like, and then he had to explain himself, and he didn't have a whole lot to explain. Like, he didn't have a whole lot.
All you can do is say, hey, you know what? You're right. That's not a good look.
Yeah.
And I say that because, we don't see her pressure.
No.
Don't think people not sitting back waiting to find some type of flaw in their armor. waiting on one of them to mess up so they could go, so see, everybody, it ain't just, there's no exception to the rule. I think she's under a lot of pressure, man. I think she works hard to protect the brand, to protect the image, to protect the family.
Yes.
They was trying to say, they were floating around, she don't take pictures with guys or whatever, which that may or may not be true. But
I ain't seen one.
But I'm sure if she do, it's nothing. It's nothing on an intimate level. You're not touching her.
Yeah.
You're not standing too close to her.
Yeah.
So it kind of honestly, bro, it kind of took me back to the whole Keke Palmer and Darius situation, because dudes was like, everybody was like, yo, let her rock, and kind of shitting on Buddy.
Yeah.
It's actually the exact same scenario.
Yeah.
To me. It was inappropriate. It's just not a good look.
Yeah.
It's just not a good look. It's just not a good look. And although I don't think, no way was he tripping off of that.
Nah.
But it's just, he just had a moment.
He did.
Where he wasn't in his zone. He's normally aware. You seen him running down the escalator that's going up, escaping chicks and shit, or
that type of stuff.
Or chicks trying to walk up to him. He like, he bumping them off and passing, hey, my man, get on her.
Yeah.
So he just had, he had a little moment, man, but it just made me think about her, man, about what she goes through on a day-to-day basis, because she has to be damn near perfect at all times. She got to be mindful of the conversation she have, who she interacts with. She has to be mindful of the way she dresses. And it's just a lot of scrutiny that comes along with being attached to this high profile public figure.
Yeah. And again, I need y'all to understand, we are not talking about regular relationships. I'm not talking about you, registered nurse, my man, manager at Schnucks. We not talking about y'all. Y'all make a good amount of money. Y'all cool. Y'all popular. People in the city know y'all straight. We are talking about someone who is a generational talent, who is playing a different game than we're playing as far as generational wealth goes. His impact and influence is nothing like we've seen before as far as professional athletes go. And you are the wife of that. So you have to play your role and play your position a certain way. But he has to too. He got to realize that, bro, you are looked at a certain way. It's one of the things that used to frustrate me about Will and Jada so fucking much. Do y'all realize how we looked at y'all? We looked at y'all like royalty. And I'm not saying that y'all don't have problems and y'all don't have issues and y'all don't have things that you're going through. The minute you put them in the public, the minute you give them to the world, you are letting them into your relationship. And when you let them into the relationship, they think they have a say-so. So the thing that was really frustrating when you kept seeing Jada just do every fucking thing to embarrass this man, you was like, shit, for those of us that look up to Will or look at him as a king or look at him in a certain light, you are taking that light away from him. And it's vice versa too, fellas. When you're out there looking crazy or you got a bunch of girls on you and you know you got something at the crib. We know you got something at the crib that's worth having at the crib. We looking at you crazy bro, what the fuck you doing? You do realize such a thing. Yo, take your hands off. Bruh. Yo, take your arm off. Yo, we trying to get to you.
Yeah.
Because we know that you got something at the house that is of value and that as of worth. Contrary to popular belief, we don't root on motherfuckers who cheat on good girl. Nobody's rooting that motherfucker. I didn't root on eBay Adoka when he fucked around on Nia Long. I was pissed. Cause I was like, you don't get better.
That's Nia Long, dog.
You didn't get better, nigga.
That's Nia Long.
Right.
Dog.
You didn't get better. You didn't cheat up. You didn't fuck up. You didn't get better, my nigga. You just cheated on the woman that you seen when Jeezy did the interview. Jeezy was looking at his list right here. Yeah, real niggas don't cheat. He was getting into it because he knows. When we see someone of value and we understand what their value are, the last thing we want to do is see you fuck that up. And LeBron, for as dope as he is, to your point, he just had a lasting judgment, it happens to the best of his champ. I ain't gonna tell you. They don't even white women. I'm gonna tell you. It's make a little trouble going with them white. I done seen more brothers take the fall when dealing with them Them little hats.
So, alright. But hey, they gonna be alright.
They're gonna be fine. They're gonna be fine. But he got cussed out when he got to the house.
I'm pretty sure he stayed. He didn't go to bed the normal time he normally go to bed. He probably stayed up a little late, made sure she was good and sleep.
And their beautiful daughter coming of age. Like, she got to see that too. So she probably had a couple looks for daddy too. Cause see, you ain't been in a house when all the black women mad at you. You ain't been in that house. I've been in a house when all of them mad at you. All of them pissed off at you. You did it.
It ain't a safe room in the house.
Ain't a safe room in the house. You getting looks from everybody, from the little to the biggest. You getting all them looks. Yeah, bro. Get that together. Don't do it again.
And they making comments with their earshot.
Talking crazy.
I can hear you. Give a damn. All right. All right. I love black women, man. Yo, all right, so check this out. So, when it comes to the bedroom,
okay,
a man, depending on, does the quality of the vagina, does that determine, you think that affects how long a man lasts or not? You think if a man lasts long, that the quality is not as top tier, or if he struggle with it and, maybe finishing a little earlier than he would like to. You think that's a testament to the quality of the box?
1,000%.
Word?
Good and bad, like 1,000%. So, there will be times in a man's life to where you didn't know. You just didn't know. You didn't know what you was getting into. But you got into it. 30 seconds later, everybody mad.
Damn, 30?
30.
All right.
30.
All right.
Maybe even a minute. You held on.
Yeah.
But then that ugly face came and you Now, get on the second round is what I say. Get on the second round, but it's going to happen. Like, how you the general quality, cleanliness, and physical nature of the vagina matters, right? And the presentation does too. The presentation matters too. Like, I know people be like, that big t-shirt thing better than that. No. I need you to throw on something, sweetheart.
All right, so
I need you to throw on something.
So let
stop with the lazy big T, pull it over, lean over the whole, bind it on.
No. Yo, what about a tank top? No bra.
Tank top works, no bra. That's sexy as shit.
Yeah.
Just do something just give me like a little ponytail. Give me something of some significance with the, don't have the hair just crazy, and give me a lip with that. Just give me a lip. Give me a little lip. Give me a red lip. Give me something. I just appreciate the effort, cuz. That's all.
Effort goes a long way.
Because I didn't been in situations where motherfucker done came to bed looking like me. I got on do-rag, they got on do-rag. I got on some basketball shorts, they got on some basketball shorts. I got on a jersey, they got on a jersey. Sir, nigga.
What we doing here?
Would you please go? Somebody coming to rob us, they like you and your little brother. No! It's my lady.
This is my lady, sir. I'm gonna need you to show her some respect.
And she squared up like I'm squared up. No, ma'am. Yeah. Like, on that tip, look, you have, like, there are certain times when women have the advantage. If no one's ever told you, your femininity is your superpower. It is your weapon. It is the thing that will get you everything that you fucking want from men, sweetheart. It will get you everything. Because I don't want to see you cry. Do you know what we do for just good-looking women out in the world that talk to us nicely? We do anything for them. We open doors. We tip more. We compliment more. We'll help them with things. Just if they say, honey, baby, sweetie, handsome, cutie, all of those things that they say. If they're just nice to us, we go the extra mile. Now imagine you, the only naked woman in the room. Let's get that out the way. So you win that contest. It's just me and you in the room, unless you're into some other shit, and then maybe another one. But if it's just me and you in the room, you're the only naked woman in the room, so you win, first and foremost. Second, if you can dress that thing up, woo, it's just going to take it to another level, because at the end of the day, we're census-based. We like what looks good. what smells good, what tastes good, what feels good to the touch. Like we like senses. That's what gets us going. So if you can stimulate the senses through a look, through a smell, if you know how to do that, not only will that man be happy, but you'll get the shit that you want, because ultimately, and I shouldn't even be giving this away, you'll have control. You will have control, because the instant you can get me to do something by just a suggestion of sex, you got me. Like the minute you can whisper something in my ear, like, once you take out the trash, I got you when you come back. You know how quickly I'm gonna throw that goddamn trash out that door and kick everybody out the way while I'm doing it?
Yeah.
Like that is never the approach. Well, I ain't gonna say never the approach. That's an approach that a lot of people and women in general don't take. Like, take the approach of the femininity, because you'll win that one. 10 times like you win in that one. And if you come to bed looking like something like, and we be knowing, like we be gauging what we gonna do by how you come to bed. You know damn well we do. We be gauging what's gonna happen.
Well,
You know when she comes certain times, certain ways, you like, yeah, it's on. And then when she come in that motherfucker certain ways, you like, yeah, I'm gonna roll over and go to sleep, because she is not fucking with me. She is not in the mood. She let it be known. She got the shit on her face. I don't know what those dots are, but she got on her face. The bonnet is tight. She has on one of your old t-shirts that ain't the good kind with just the cute look. Nope. It's 3 sizes too big for you. So she's swimming in the shit and got the nerve to have some pants on under that. Yeah, ain't shit popping. Ain't a goddamn.
You couldn't possibly want to get it popping.
Ain't
not just like that.
Not just like that. No, sir.
I feel you. And I agree with a lot of that. I'm gonna go back to the wearing of the what you wear to the bedroom. Look, I'm a grimy nigga, so I don't really have a high threshold with what you wear. Just give it to me. Now, nothing is better than some Savage X Fenty. All right, Riri line is popping.
Thank you.
It's
Riri. Thank you.
Victoria's Secret can go to hell. All them other Savage X is where it's at.
Yeah.
But I love a good tank top with a little side titty.
It's top notch.
I can go for not hooping shorts, but just some shorts that's too small to wear outside. So she wear them around the crib. So
But I'm talking hooping shorts.
So but the little shorts you can wear around the crib. It had the print popping. So you got something to kind of look at. You could dress it up, but my thing is, a lot of times with us, man, they dress it up, bro. They want to look good and they want to be admired in it. Yeah. Now we trying to take them out of it immediately. It's
Which is part of the admiring process.
But let her strut around in it. Let her lay around in it, dog. Let her feel sexy. She took time to spray the perfume in the cleavage and put the oil on and dress it up.
For sure.
Sit back and admire it, dog. Let her walk back and forth and just go get you something to drink or just go do something. You just looking at it. It's like, as soon as they come in the bedroom with it, we like, that is nice. Take it off. And it's like, I spent 25 minutes in this bathroom dressing it up for you. Yeah. I seen it. Get out of it. Yeah. So that's why I'm not really.
Yeah. Because
I could go either way.
To your point, sir, I am guilty of. You get dressed just so I can fuck it up. Like you did all that.
100%.
You did all that just so I can fuck it up. And I mean, like, we going somewhere.
Yeah.
And the dress is dressing, and the heels is on, and the lipstick.
We about to be late.
Well, we ain't gonna make it.
Well, we ain't gonna make it.
Because if I get to round 2, we
just gonna have to take that L. Money wasted.
Take that L. Your fault. You the one to put this shit on and walk in front of me.
Walked in front of me. Smelling like you smelling.
Yeah, looking like you looking.
Looking like you been dipped in Texas Roadhouse butter.
Yeah. Woo.
Yo.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay.
And I got the roll. But it's not. So it's not a deal breaker for me, man. But you got some guys, that hey, do that.
And I'm not saying that it's a deal breaker for me, because I will continue and will do my duty. once it's there. Yeah. I'm just saying that if you want it at a, like, there are levels to this shit, and you want to take it to that level, and you want him in his mind to have you as the fantasy, because a lot of times it's the desire. Like, women want to be desired. Yeah. So when they see you, your eye looking this way or looking that way, or you're on Instagram scrolling, all it is that they understand that, you know, they're the fantasy, but what they fucking up and what they giving away way too much. They giving away way too much and way too soon. And I just come from the school of, I like a little mystery. I like you to, you know, tease and hold it back a little bit. Let me get it. Mm-hmm. Now I need to have it. Mm-hmm. Well, you know, let me, you know, wear the dress with the cleavage at dinner, because I'm gonna be looking at the cleavage all night.
Oh, for sure,
dinner.
For sure.
And then
we
go to the house.
For sure.
We getting the motorboat on, baby. I'm motorboating.
Eating a nice meal with a nice view of some titties across from you is top tier, brother. I don't think that gets discussed enough.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
But it's nothing like a fresh, moisturized pair of brown cleavage, bro. It just enhances the flavor of the food that you're eating, bro. So I'm with you. You get no argument from me, bro. So next. So I'm gonna ask you a question and answer it however you want.
Yes, sir.
And I guess I give you my interpretation after the fact. I don't want to skew your thing.
Okay.
So, but the question is I saw this on, I forget what it was on, but it was just a good question.
Okay.
Is lying in a relationship ever okay?
Yes.
Elaborate, sir.
When you lie, because it's still a lie technically.
Correct.
If I am lying to surprise you, or I am lying to do something for you, because I can't tell you the complete truth. So I understand where people are coming from. Honesty is the best policy. And when we're, you know, relating to each other, we are supposed to be honest, and the relationship should be based on honesty. But there are certain things that I'm going to do for you and want to do for you to where you can't know all the details and you can't know everything that's going on, because you're going to fuck it up if you do. So if I am trying to surprise you, or I am trying to do something nice for you, and I'll give you a prime example and a scenario. Previous relationship, and we had long-term relationship, we had, of course, joint accounts.
Okay.
You can see all the transactions that's happening on the account.
Okay.
I want to buy you some really expensive earrings, like a couple $1,000s. I'm going to buy you these earrings. If you have a joint account and immediately once she sees that purchase, one, there's a question.
Yeah.
Why'd you just spend, you know, $2,500? We had an expensive bill. Like, you're going to say whatever you need to say to get that question off, when really I bought something for you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now women will be like, well, just tell me you bought something for me, but don't tell me what you bought. It still fucks it up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So in this very innocent situation, yeah, there's going to be some times to where I'm not going to be able to tell you the complete truth. What really it is should there be trust in a relationship? And I agree, there should be 1,000% trust within a relationship. It should be. Now, trust for me is doing right by me all the time. Just like I'm going to do right by you all the time. Mm-hmm. Like, I may tell someone something that is absolutely not true, but I'm doing right by you. Somebody called up and said, hey, me and all the girls are going to go out. You know what I'm saying? I know for a fact that you had a horrible day. You're a little sick. You had to deal with our son or daughter that's sick. And you don't feel like dealing with them, but you not going to get on the phone and tell your homegirls no. But I am. I'm going to get on the phone and say, nah, she's sick. And she be maybe like, thank you. Like, but really and truly, she wasn't sick enough to where she couldn't go. Mm-hmm. I had to step in and protect her. Again, these are scenarios to where there's good intention involved. Okay. Now, should you lie with the wrong intention? No.
What about lying to protect someone's feelings? In any capacity, I'll let you decide
you can, but it's gonna hurt in the end, which is what I learned. Like, it's gonna hurt in the end when the truth does come out. So what we need to learn how to do is to be able to tell the truth without cruelty. And I say telling the truth to people you love should never be cruel. In a sense of it should never be without emotion. It should never be without thoughtfulness. Even if I gotta tell you your breath stink, it's a way that you can do that. It's a way that you can do that and not be harsh.
Yeah.
And people just think, I'm telling you the truth. I should be able to tell it however I want to tell it. No. The truth without kindness is cruel. There's no reason to be cruel. You can tell the truth and be 1000% honest and not be cruel. Now, if you don't know how to do that, go learn that skill set. Go read some books, get some whatever you need to do and get that skill set down. But don't tell me that you can't do it, like it's impossible to be done. And I think that's what happens a lot of times with the truth, is that it's just cruel the way that people tell it. And people don't take into consideration people's feelings, especially on somebody that you say you love. You love and care about this person, then how they feel should be. And people say, well, it's beating around the bush. Call it whatever the fuck you want to call it. If it's your child and you want to tell your child, look, son, I know you want to play for this traveling basketball team. You're not there yet. Your skill set's not there yet. But I've seen some parents tell them, you suck and you ain't never going to be good. And you're going to be terrible for the rest of your life. Then come to this here internet and say, was I wrong? Yeah, you was dead wrong.
100%.
Because you killed that young man's dreams. There was a better way for you to tell him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when we talking about the truth, yes, honesty is always the best policy. Are there going to be times to where you can't do that the way that you want to do that? Absolutely. But it should be some type of good intention that's behind that. Like if you're just telling the truth and you don't give a fuck how that person feels, like you horrible for that. And there's a lot of people that do that. And will say, but I told you the truth.
Yeah. Like to me, like I don't give me brutal honesty. Like you could be honest.
You can be honest.
But you don't have to be brutal.
You don't have to.
And you don't have to sugarcoat it either.
No, you don't.
But to me, when you go brutally honest, that means like you just spurring no expense.
Yeah, I didn't give a fuck how you.
You just saying what you're saying, regardless of how it may make you feel.
Yeah.
So so you could be honest and keep it a buck without destroying or tearing somebody down. So I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Now, me, this is just me. This is not gonna be popular, but me. Because I'm so obsessed with my happiness and my well-being.
I know what you're about to say.
You could lie to me.
Lie to me.
Lie to me.
Lie to
like
me.
For real, like lie to me. If you able to get that, so let's just switch it up for a minute. Damn, excuse me. Let's just say you're in a relationship and she cheating on you. But there are no red flags. There are no signs of anything. Your spidey senses are not tingling.
Right.
She taking care of home. She at home every day by 6 p.m. or whatever. Dinner, crib taking care of, whatever her role is, whatever she does. It's not falling by the wayside. She's able to maintain that.
Yeah.
There are no signs.
Yeah.
If she's able to get that off and not, fall off and slip up, get reckless, if she's being respectful within her disrespect, for me, sometimes ignorance is bliss. And I'm gonna say this, like, if you see her out, don't come and tell me, dog. Don't ruin my happiness. Don't ruin my world, dog. Like, and I know that sounds crazy.
It don't.
But I'm dead ass. Like, don't come and tell me, I seen such and such
there
are
more people like you than will admit that they absolutely 1000% agree with you.
I don't need to know everything. Yeah. If you able to get it, if you are a award-winning actress and you can get that off and not show no signs of anything, and you're taking care of what you're supposed to take care of, maybe you deserve it. For whatever reason. Maybe I'm not giving you something, but don't run and come tell me, hey, look at this. Al, I seen her, bro, why would you disrupt my happiness like that? We good over here. We taking trips. We having fire sex. We good. Why would you bring that to me and disrupt my world, dog?
Because people they only look at honesty in a vacuum. They don't look at the ramifications and the fallout of what being honest could cost. To your point, I know a bunch of people, and I used to subscribe to that as well. Like, look, bro, if I'm happy, leave it alone.
Bro, because I'm happy over here.
Because
so
the goal was to be happy. Like, so
Yo.
if the goal was to be happy and I'm happy, then leave me the fuck alone. Because this is going to destroy this vision of this life that I have built for myself.
Yeah.
And why would you want to do that to me? I 1000% understand that.
So now you done hit me with this piece of information. So now we possibly break up, or what if we don't break up? So now you done drove a wedge in between us, and we still gonna be together. But now let's say we do break up. Now I got to start from scratch, bro. I got to leave my happy home that I helped build.
Amen.
And go back to an apartment, possibly, or whatever. It just, now we got kids, like we invested. Don't fuck up our investment.
Yeah.
So, you to a certain extent, you could lie to me.
Yeah.
Just don't let me be respectful within your disrespect. That's all I'm saying.
Sure. Because again, once I find out, I'm a big believer in balance. So I'm not even. I'm serious.
No.
In balance.
Get it.
In the sense of
get it.
What's good for the geese is good for the gander, baby.
Yeah.
So fair exchange ain't no robbery. What you do, I can do. So if we cheating, then we cheating.
And I'm gonna overdo it.
I'm gonna overdo it like a motherfucker. So if we're cheating, we're cheating. If we're not, then we're not.
What Jay-Z say? Don't let me do it till you're done.
Because I'll overdo it. Yeah. So that's the biggest thing. To your point is just don't let me find out. Like if I've been ignorant, I've been in the dark this entire time. Now, where some of the ramifications come in is that like you have certain situations to where motherfuckers didn't lie, and it was detrimental. You hid money for 5 years. Yeah. You sitting on like 100 G's, and I lose my job, and I'm scrambling to get another one because I'm thinking like this the sky's falling down. You sitting over here rocking and chilling because you got 100 G's sitting in the bank because you didn't lie this whole time.
And I'm about to leave you.
Yeah, and you had a second bank account that you was just stacking while we was up. Like shit like that is when it gets like, damn, bro. Like, because again, I'm big on trust. Like because when I trust you, I trust you. Like that's it. Like that's it. Trust is trust. So that means whether I give you $1 million, I don't expect $1 to be missing. If I drop my wife off at your house, I don't expect her to have a hair harmed on her head, kids, so on and so forth. People that I have in my inner circle, that's how we get down. So if you're in my inner circle and we can't get down like that, it's probably not going to work for me. But to your point, I 1000% understand because I have seen to where people have told the truth with malice intent. They saw y'all happy.
Yo, that's diabolical.
They saw y'all good.
Yeah.
Had this in the back pocket the whole time.
Yeah.
Big joker.
Just waiting on you to brag about it one more time.
Big joker.
My man. Well, here, let me tell you about
your man. And here you go. And here you go. And here you go. And I've seen that and been like, that's dirty. And it's been friends that did the shit. Yeah. Like it's been close. It's been friends that did the shit because people want to see you happy, but sometimes they don't want to see you happier than them. So you got to keep that in mind when you're around here bragging on your beautiful wife or your husband, or he does this, girl, and he does that, and she's like,
Dog, privacy is the best policy, bro.
Man, I try and tell people.
Privacy is the best policy,
I try and tell people,
bro.
The minute they want to take their relationship public, listen, I'm like, chill.
Just because you don't, just because you're not plastering your man or your woman all over the internet, bro, it don't mean that y'all not happy or y'all not rocking out here. Sometimes you have to protect yourself from yourself and protect your mate from this thing called the internet, bro. It's just diabolical out here. Please. But I want to. You said something about trust. So before we move on, I want to ask you something. So, is trust? Is it really trust if the minute something looks kind of unfamiliar, when things look a little awkward, and you jump to conclusions and start accusing that person? Like, would you consider that trust, or is trust where, because to me, trust is when something, you can give somebody the benefit of the doubt when it don't look favorable for them. Because a lot of times when something don't look favorable, we tend to jump out the window.
Absolutely.
And it's like, damn, where's the trust? Or do you only trust me as long as things are just in a straight line? Because the minute something go a little left a little bit, then it's like, well, hold on, nigga, what's this? Or hey, I don't trust you or whatever. But it's like, that's not really trust.
It's not.
If you only trust me when things are good or when...
Then you don't trust me.
Can you give me the benefit? If somebody come to you and go, hey, I saw this, that, or you going to automatically believe it, or are you going to try to come to me and get down to the bottom of the problem and believe what I tell you?
See, here's where I'm at with that. If it's trust, and how I trust is like this. Somebody comes to me and tells me something about you. Yo, man, I seen your cousin, man. He was beating the shit out of this chick. What the fuck are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Not only do I not believe it, I'm offended that you told me. That's what trust is for me.
Yeah.
Now,
That's
could have been dead wrong. Could have came to you and been like, nah, she was high as fuck. She hit me 3 times in the eye. I was defending myself. Like, but I'm going to come to you and get that explanation first.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I know you.
Yeah.
I don't know this person like I know you. And people don't do that.
Word.
People don't do that when it comes to trust.
Word.
They immediately believe what they're seeing or what they think it is or I saw this, so it has to be this. And the minute you jump to that conclusion with me, I'm good. We're good. We're straight. Don't worry about it. We're good. And the reason why we're good is because if you don't know me and know my personality and know who I am, or taking the time to ask me the questions or be around me or do the things like with me to get to know the type of person that I am, then I don't want you around me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like if you think that I'm capable of certain things, then we're cool. I don't need to be in your presence. You don't need to be in mine.
Absolutely.
So that's when what it comes to with trust with me. Sometimes in relationships, that's not what that type of trust is not given. They don't give that to each other, mind you. That's when you hear shit like, you can't have female friends. You can't have male friends. You can't have this. Like, that's when the ultimatums come and the other shit come, and it's like, wait a minute. If that person is for you, that person is for you. The circumstance doesn't change if that person is for you. And if it does, to your point, if it does, then you react and act accordingly. That's all. Yeah. Once they show you, nah, I ain't really, like, it's fair weather. Yeah. Like, I didn't really believe you. I knew you would do the things you would do. You just say, okay, and move on. Because everybody's not going to give you that level of trust that you're looking for. Everybody's not going to give you that level of belief that they're looking for because they've had trauma in their past, they had shit in their past, and they rather believe what their eyes tell them and what their heart is maybe what's on their heart to tell them, and they'll believe that, and that's fine. And if you do, then go work on that shit, but you just can't be around me. Because the people that I love and care about in the circles that I run in, we trust each other with shit that you wouldn't think that we would trust each other with, but it has to be that way. And maybe some of that comes from my service as well. Like, I was in the military. I had to trust another man or woman with my life. You don't do that unless that's complete. That ain't some halfway shit.
And I can't be around you like if I can't trust you completely, and I'm speaking just from like a friendship type.
For sure, yeah.
If I can't trust you completely, like 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna want to be around you. Cause
I'm not gonna be around you.
If
I'm not.
If anything is suspicious about you,
like
I have to kind of side eye you a little bit. Not saying I can't. Not saying we can't be friends, but I have to put you in a certain category. I have to put you in a certain space because. If you can burn me,
for sure,
you could betray me,
for sure.
You know, you could stab me in the back, whatever it is. So I can't be cool with somebody I think that'll like hit my chick behind my back.
Yeah.
Or if she made a play, he'll go for it.
Yeah.
Like, yo, like, nah, I'm not.
Can't do it.
Nah, your girl come at me, I'm calling you immediately.
Yeah.
Like, yo, bro, she ain't the one.
That's it. Like, and being real, and like, we're gonna have a real conversation about it. Like, we're gonna talk.
And that ain't being hypocrite, because I know I say a lot to me. But that's different coming at me. If I see her out, that's a different subject. I may not say something, man, because I've seen people get confronted
for sure
and still be together.
Yeah.
And now it's awkward between us.
Yeah, because I thought I was doing the right thing. I thought I was coming to you, and I thought I was, you know what I'm saying, giving you something, some great information, and you was like, Or in certain cases, because again, this is a big world and people have big and different ideas. Bro, you could have came and been like, yo, I saw your girl out, woo woo. And it's like, yeah, I know, because we have an open relationship. Oh shit. Had no clue. I had no idea that's, and again, wasn't my business to know. That was the other part. Wasn't my business to know.
So you probably should have just minded your business. So
you should have just minded your own fucking business. Now, if something is brought to my attention or if something is brought to me, then yeah, we could, again, I'm gonna give a bunch of qualifying questions. Hey, do you want to know? Hey, are you going to do anything about it?
Yeah. How y'all doing?
How do you want to proceed? Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you want to proceed?
Yeah.
And however you want to proceed, I'm with you. But we can't even get there until we talk first. But people will assume and people think that this life is black or white. And I'm like, no, it's a big ass shade of gray that we live in.
Bro.
And you better learn to live in it.
Bro.
And be respectful and responsible within that gray.
I tell people all the time, yo, when it comes to relationships, hey, it's more than just 1 + 1.
Yeah.
Yo, this shit is pre-calculus.
Yeah.
It's the alphabets behind the number.
Yeah.
It's complicated.
Yep.
You got to be equipped with certain tools.
Yes.
For real, because we get in love with the idea of being with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
But when it come time to put that work in, when all that razzle dazzle wear off, I no longer get around. I no longer get hard just the sight of you walking in the room.
Yeah, we
done went from sex 10 times a week to 3. We actually got to sit down and look at each other and talk. Like, can we navigate through that?
Yeah.
Do we have something in common?
Yes.
Because I don't want to talk about Love Is Blind. I don't watch that.
Right.
And you may not want to hear me talk about sports. So what is the common ground? How we gonna navigate through this?
How do we adult and how do we life together?
That's all I'm saying, bro.
How do we adult and how do we life together? And if you got a person that don't do one of those two things, you're gonna have a rough one.
Word.
You're gonna have a rough one.
Word.
Motherfucker don't adult well.
Word.
Like they don't do the adult shit well.
Word.
Like I had the money, I just didn't pay the bill.
I beg your pardon.
What?
Yeah.
No, I had the money, I just forgot. You just be forgetting.
You are not mature.
Right. So your lights ain't off because your lights off. Your lights off because of you. Oh, let me get the fuck out of here. Let me exit the stage because you don't even adult well. Like, and that's what we miss because we weren't taught that. We were just taught through the TV and through other things, you know, I love you, you love me, and that's enough. Yeah. And that's gonna make it. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. We gotta live together. And we got to learn how to live together. And we got to talk to each other. And we have to, and Lord forbid, we have a family. We got to figure out how we going to raise these other little people that are coming from us and what type of morals and values. And what are we going to pass on to them?
Yeah, because they looking up to you. They watching.
Yeah. How do you handle money? How do I handle money? How do we handle arguments? Do we even talk to each other when we're mad at each other? Or do we just shut down? Back to that communication. Like, all of that shit matters, too. And I think people skip past that because either they get too far as the sexual, have a kid too quick, get into it too quick, and so they never discussed all of these life shits that's going to break you up way quicker than the big things that you have to be able to navigate.
And see, a lot of people, like, yo, it's so many more reasons relationships end other than just cheating.
Yes.
Bro.
Yes.
That's not saying it's minor.
It's not.
But yo, it's so many other reasons that I could personally think of that I would probably walk away from someone. And I gotta be honest with you, I don't even think cheating is one of them. Now, if you're a serial, if that's just what you do,
that's what you do. Yeah, we good.
But you know, hey, some fly nigga may come along and catch your attention a little bit. I gotta eat that. Yeah, it happens. It's part of the game.
Or I've heard and been in situations and scenarios to where it was like, I was in the military, bro. If you are away from your wife for 3 years, my nigga, what did you think was gonna happen?
You got to be realistic.
Yeah, what did you think was gonna happen?
You have to be realistic.
You was deployed for 3 years. Yes.
Now, if
somebody slipped up in and again, she's telling you, no, it was one time I was wrong. Ooh, the motherfuckers is tearing shit up. We in the desert, they tearing shit up, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck did you think she was supposed to do?
Now, if she can hang in there, hey, kudos to her. But if she slip up and
you gotta wear that.
Yo, bro,
especially when you out here doing you.
Yo, you just got to.
You gotta wear that.
And it's all right.
Yeah. And then when we had the talk, because it was a troop. So I had to, as a supervisor, I had to have that conversation with him. He got there. Like, he got there. Because he had to, this was happening. I wasn't doing this. I wasn't calling. You know how I get out here. I forgot. And this, that, and the third. I forgot birthdays. I forgot anniversaries. Bruh. Yeah. I was like, yeah. That was going to happen. Like, you was just counting it down.
You kind of was cooking that up.
Yeah, that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying she right, but what I am saying is have that understanding. Like, y'all go through, y'all married. Y'all not girlfriend or boyfriend. Y'all go through counseling. See if y'all can get over. Like, usually my advice would be, they cheat, leave. But it was like, nah, y'all got some shit that y'all got to work on between y'all. And it wasn't a, temptation or lust thing. It was a, I don't have anybody thing. I'm looking for anything to grab on to. It could have been, the milkman. Like, I just needed somebody to hold. Like, can you understand that? Yeah, I can understand that. All right, then understand where she fucked up. Understand what happened. And then forgive like she's forgiving you, because he had his transgressions in the past too. And I was like, she forgave you, right? Yeah, but I'm a dude. No, we ain't doing that one.
We're not
doing that one.
We're never doing that.
Like,
never doing that.
Like, and real quick, cheating back is still cheating. Let's get that out the way. But like, we not doing that. We're not doing tit for tat. Like, we're gonna actually talk about the problem that you really have, because a lot of times when cheating happens, nobody ever talks about the problem that got you there. It's usually just the infidelity. It's like, no, what led to it? Something led to that. And the reason why you want to know what led to it, because when you find the root cause of anything, then you can fix a problem. You can't fix it if you don't know what the root cause is, if you don't know how you got here. And then once you figure that out, then y'all can have some real talks, really get to the bottom of it, and really figure out if y'all can move forward. Now, if he, every Thursday, it's a new bitch. Like, well, you got your answer. Like, he probably don't want you. So cool. But whatever it is, just react and act accordingly, and talk to the person that you say you in this committed relationship with. Because again, to your point, it ain't just cheating. It's other shit. And when it comes to trust, and once that is broken, I'm not saying you can't get it back. It's just hard as fuck to get back. Yeah. You got to do extra
now,
shit.
It ain't never going to be the same.
No.
I totally believe it would never be the same.
No, and it shouldn't be.
But you can get to a point where you're happy again.
For sure.
Now, will it feel like that old love? No, because now you are dealing with a different version, because you have hurt this person, you scorned them. So they forgave you. They didn't forget. No. Even though they may never bring it up again, but just know that they remember it. Yeah. And they may still think about it sometime.
Right.
So you're going to be dealing with a different version of your partner.
For sure. But you got to make that commitment on whether you want to or not. Like, because some people can.
Well, now that's what
some people can't.
Going back to effort. That's where the effort comes in. Now you have to make the most of it. Now you have to make the best of this situation. Yeah. So you may have to jump through a few extra hoops, brother.
Fuck yeah. Especially if you get, like, if you get caught, you got to, you are now.
You gotta. You
are now at her mercy. Like, you are now. Hey, yeah, she asked for your location, give it.
You got to put the Clorox on and kiss a little ass, a little extra ass, bro.
You gotta do extra.
So it's just a, like you said, man. It's a gray area that we try to avoid.
Yeah, and you don't navigate it well.
You can't avoid it, dog. You cannot avoid the gray area. We're gonna move on to some shenanigans before we get on up out of here, brother.
Back to shenanigans.
So I'm sure you on the internet like me.
Yes, I am, sir.
So Ciara went viral.
Yes, she did.
Queen Ciara. We're gonna put some respect on her name, brother.
Yes, she did.
She's pregnant. Mm-hmm. Congratulations on that.
Congratulations.
Before we get into that, let me just say something about Russell Wilson.
Come on, let's talk about it.
I don't like the narrative that's being painted that dudes out here hating on Russell Wilson on the type of man that he is.
No, not the case.
Nothing could be further from the truth. But just like everything, there are a few. But that is not a representation of the masses. I give him nothing but props. It takes a real dude to step in, me being a step parent, it takes a special kind of dude to raise another child as your own.
Yes.
As your own.
Yes, for sure.
This man has been nothing but supportive of her. He bought her catalog back, bro.
Bought her masters. Yeah, he did.
You know how much that
Yeah,
bro, that's not, he didn't just go buy her a Tesla. He went and bought her catalog, and she got some jams, bro.
Yeah.
So what bigger gift, show my age, what bigger gift, yo, what bigger, I get what I'm trying to say, gesture
Yeah.
than that, dog. He went and bought her masters back. Yo, this man supports her in every kind of way. Yeah. When she wears her, when they go to these events and the, you know what the style is, you know how they do. Yo, you don't hear no complaints from him, dog. He right there with his woman, whatever she got on, whether it's sheer and see-through or whatever. He right there.
Man.
Locked and loaded.
Yeah.
I have nothing but the utmost respect for him.
Yeah,
we should all strive to be Russell Wilsons, bro. But I just don't like the narrative that black men hate or call him corny or think he whatever. Because that's not the case.
So let's rewind a little bit and
right.
let's keep it.
And then we're gonna get to his queen.
No, we own it. We own it. Mm-hmm. So once upon a time, Russell was considered corny.
Mm-hmm.
Dress, mannerisms, as a quarterback, very company man, would say the right things at the podium. He's a quarterback. It comes with the position. You have to speak a certain way. You have to speak quarterbackial, which is like presidential. You know, you don't give the media a whole lot. You're not very honest the whole nine, right? He gets with Sierra. And then the narrative changes because football people stopped fucking with him because they said he didn't care about football. He became a celebrity. I was like, well, yeah, when you're with Sierra, your celebrity is gonna rise.
Exactly.
He, you know, she saw it. Hey, don't wear this, wear this.
Yeah,
right?
look how what's my man name for the Chiefs? When he got with Taylor Swift,
yeah,
the podcast went through the roof, and he
he
started getting
crazy,
different
right?
looks. He went a high profile.
So Russell then gets with Sierra, and then the profile changes.
Mm-hmm.
Get a little cooler, get a little bit more swag.
Well, one thing about a woman will upgrade you, bro.
Oh, for sure. Especially the right one.
Yo, a woman
for sure.
will add some flavor to you and upgrade you like you wouldn't believe, bro.
Yeah.
You think you didn't do that. She did that.
And that's why we're on Sierra.
Good.
So that's just kudos to her for seeing a man, seeing the potential in a man, seeing how he was treating her, seeing how because what you don't see is women who are nowhere near that stature take a chance and take a flyer on a man like that.
Mm-hmm.
They won't do it. You have to come ready-made. You got to come swagged out. You got to come handsome. You got to have your money. You got to have this.
We need to understand that some assembly may be required.
Some assembly may be required. But once you get that assembly acquired, I don't want to hear that shit about, oh, nah, Russell. No. Y'all wasn't fucking with him. When a black woman that had him as man crush Monday, not a one. Y'all wasn't fucking with the man. So now that, you know, Sierra put a Tic Tac in his mouth and got him a good barber,
mm-hmm.
and he's treating her like the queen that she's always been.
Facts.
Because truth be told, in our group chat, we all want Sierra, nigga. Like, nigga, that was one of the ones to where we was like, bro, CC bad in the motherfucker, right? So we knew what she was as far as, you know, value, beauty, talent, all that. We knew what the fuck she was.
Mm-hmm.
She saw that in that man, upgrading him, did a couple things to make him what he is.
She tweaked him
a little bit, but to his credit, he still came. You still got to be a man to come in. Yeah. So he still had his basics together as a man, because like he told her, hey, baby, ain't no more losing with me. Like he has a little more to him than we give him credit for. He does a couple of things that I'll be like, you a motherfucker, boy. I see what you're doing.
Yeah, well,
and I appreciate that. But to your point, yes, some dudes will hate on him on the old version of him, but he is not that guy anymore. Mm. This new guy is winning.
Yeah, for sure.
This new guy
for sure
is up.
For sure.
And that's what it looks like
when
you take a chance on a woman and she takes a chance on you and y'all build each other together.
You better say that.
And y'all become a
You better say that.
Like, now she winning, now he winning, now everybody got a problem. No. Y'all didn't want him. Y'all wasn't praying for Russes. Now y'all are praying for Russes, and now it's an issue. Now fellas that are on the future train are like seeing Russ and like, that nigga ain't shit. I want to hear that shit. Y'all wasn't thinking about him. Y'all wasn't thinking about him until he got the it girl. So now don't come back with your critiques or your criticisms because I don't want to hear this shit.
What's Sierra prayer? What?
She just prayed for a good man. You've had a good man in your inbox for 6 years and ain't did shit about it, sweetie.
Hey, so you think it's some love in the inbox?
It's some love in the motherfucking inbox. It's a bunch of dudes out. It's a bunch of good dudes out here that are doing the right things that want nothing more than to be a Russell to your Sierra, but you won't give them a shot. And I know because I've been on both sides of I've been the guy that ain't shit that you're with. That I'm like, sweetie, I ain't really got shit going on. I ain't trying to be in a relationship. And it's been a dude that you've been giggling and laughing. Oh, this my best friend. This my bestie. This my guy. And you've been ignoring this nigga forever.
Yo.
That's you. That's on you, sweetie. I say all the time, real quick. I say all the time. When women be like, where all the good men at? In the inbox where you left him. In the friend zone where you left him.
I definitely think so. Look, for real. I definitely think some women should like revisit their friend zone.
Fuck yeah.
And just, rummage through it and just see, you may have overlooked something. But just on the side note, I heard this guy say earlier today at work. Young guy, like 25, 26 years old. Mm-hmm. He bought this very expensive vehicle.
Okay.
I mean, just financially it made no sense. And so this OG at work was like, yo, man, you shouldn't have done that. He was just trying to give him some game. Yeah. And was like, man, you should travel and see the world. And, man, you ain't got no kids. You 25. Yo, you should be out here and doing this and that. And, I come cracking my joke. I'm like, bro, you should be on the island somewhere with a frozen margarita in your hand and, like, some type of foreign ass in the other.
For sure.
He go, well, as much as I would like that, man, he was like, I bought the car. He said, I don't really travel, whatever. And he was like, women don't seem to like me. And, he's a foreign, he has a little accent. I forget where he's from.
Okay.
But he was like, women don't seem to like me. So, what am I supposed to do? And I was just like, yo, because he seemed like, I don't know him personally, but just through the facility, he seems like he's a good guy.
For sure.
And because he doesn't fit the description, you feel me?
I get you.
He's not getting those opportunities.
Absolutely.
And it just was kind of sad to hear him say that because he was sincere, dog. He was very sincere about that. And I was just like, yo, that's crazy. And I'm sure he's approached women and they probably didn't give him a second look. They probably turned him down and not knowing that he probably was going to work his ass off to take care of you. You probably would never have to worry about another thing. But, that's the gray area we talk about.
But that's where we at. Like, I see it so often. I watch on the internet when they do like the balloon test. Like, it'll be like 7 women with like balloons. They'll pop the balloon if they don't think.
I would never go on that show.
Right?
I don't even understand why that's a thing, bro.
They ate up and turned down this cat that had just graduated from law school. Ate him up.
Because he didn't fit the description.
Because he didn't fit. I don't like your outfit.
Oh.
I just was putting my head. Law school, no kids, just graduated. Like, whole life trajectory going this way, going up. Sweetie, if y'all don't hop the fuck on this, like, if y'all don't get the fuck on that guy, like, and again, as a guy and as a little old, and as I got a little age on me, I can sit back and watch now and be like,
at least take a chance.
Sweetie,
at least take a chance.
He's not gonna work, but that one will. Like, I can tell, like, You give me the variables, I can tell you how the game gonna end. And 9 times out of 10, when I get the variables and I be looking at how women choose men, I'll be like, sweetie, you are in for a life of a baby mama. And I don't think you want that. I don't think you're striving to get that. I don't think that's where you want to be. But you are going to get that because you are looking at the wrong features of what a man Fuck the characteristics, sweetie. Does he have integrity? Is he hardworking? Is he generous? Those things are gonna get you way more than you want than what kind of belt he has on, or if he's tall, or if he's short, or the dumb shit that some of y'all focus on. Like, there are good dudes out there, and this is in line with the Russell Wilson conversation, because there is a caliber of men that is being ignored. Childish Gambino falls in there too. He used to say all the time, being from Atlanta, because he ended up marrying, I want to say, either a white girl or an Asian girl, and they were like tearing them apart. And he was like, I love black women. They didn't like me because I was nerdy. I was awkward. I was this, I was that. Now, mind you, boy can sing, boy can act.
He a talented nigga.
Talented nigga. So you wouldn't think one woman would look and say, oh no, I'm gonna make you the next Jamie Foxx. Come here. Like, you don't even get that no more. It's good dudes out here, cats that graduate from SLU engineering degrees, and ladies, if you don't know, if he says he's an engineer, stick around.
Facts.
Stick around. He's gonna be just fine.
Facts.
Stick around. If he says he's an engineer, if he says he's an accountant, if he says he's a lawyer, there are certain career fields that will be here forever. Those are some. Stick around. He's gonna be all right, if that's the thing that you're worried about. Because the thing that they miss is, look, with a little bit of tweaks, little bit of, hey, not this shirt, this shirt. Not this hat, this hat.
Add some color.
Add some color. Do this. I bought you some stuff. Try that on.
Here. Spray this on.
Yeah.
Hey.
Or even I like when you, the encouraging part of it. Ooh. Baby, you sexy as hell when you wear this. Ooh. Or baby, I like when you wear that. You wear that. Ooh, you wear a suit, baby. That turned me on. He's gonna wear suits. Like, it don't take much to inspire a man to be a better man. And instead of seeing, and again, I want you to see the potential. I want you to see somebody with some good bones, with some structure to him, and got some shit going on for him. Then add to that, man. But you just going out and dating the same nigga over and over and over. Like, the Futures have had their run. And it's no shot against Future. Because he probably a real nigga in certain aspects. But that 9 kids, 11 kids, not taking care of your kids shit, y'all ain't tired of that? Y'all ain't tired of that nigga? Y'all ain't tired of steady fucking with that nigga? Like, that's the nigga that you want to continue to spend your time with and think he's going to do differently or he's going to be better? Like, that's who, in this scenario, in the Future Russell scenario, Future's the victim? Like, that's the nigga that's winning in this? That don't even make sense. Your son is named Little Future. It's another nigga playing catch with him.
Hey, to show you how easy it is to tweak a dude, right? I remember being in my early 20s. I don't even know her. It was a random. She gave me a compliment and said, red is your color. Because I started buying so much red to where that was like damn near the only color I had in my closet was like red and black. I promise you, I overdid it with red, bro.
We share that. Because the reason why red is my favorite color is because the hood we grew up in, it was one of them type of hoods. I had on a red, I'm telling my age, I had on a red FUBU shirt with the FB.
Yeah.
I had on one of the New York fitteds. And a girl at my church said, red looks so good on you.
That's all it take, cuzzo.
And that was it.
That's all it take, cuzzo.
That was it.
That's all it take,
done.
Cuzzo.
That's how y'all can turn up a man.
That's all it take, cuzzo. That's all
I love intelligent men, smart men, men that read, boy. Like, and he'll read. That's the influence that women have over men that you can influence good behavior or bad behavior. Now, it is not your responsibility. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is, if you want a better product and you want to have some say-so within that product, start encouraging the right shit and watch what happens.
Bro, I wasn't in high school, well, growing up until high school, like, I really wasn't fond of Alonzo. Everybody called me Lonnie.
Yeah.
So, that's my name.
Right.
So, school, like, they calling me, I really wasn't fond of it, dog.
I got you.
Yo, this little girl, I forget what grade we was in. She was like, that's a cute name. From here on out, everybody called me Alonzo.
There we go. We in her.
From here on out,
we in her.
If you ain't grew up with me, if you ain't from the mud with me, it's
That's
Alonzo. And that's
it. That's all it takes.
we're simple.
Simple.
We simple, dog.
Simple.
We can be manipulated. All you have to do is just feed our ego, seduce us emotionally.
That's it. Tweak.
Seduce us emotionally. Make me think you like me.
That's it.
And I'ma do the rest.
Everything for
just
you.
make me think you like me.
That's it.
We are a sucker for love and attention as well as they are.
Yeah.
Just make me think you like me. And I got you.
Sweetheart, baby, honey. Bring back kisses on the cheek. Like, bring them back. Bring back being sweet and nice to men, and not for us, for you. I promise you, you will get a better result from men when you are kind to them and feminine within them, because you got to think about what we will do for even older women. You can't say that to Miss Johnson. You bet not do that to Miss Johnson. You got gangsters on some shit like, nah, that old lady on the corner used to, she used to give me something to drink when it was hot outside. She bring me some water. Yeah. You better not say shit to Miss Johnson. I'll hook you up out her. You know what I'm saying? Like, Cass is like, because again, kindness goes so far with us because we don't see it and get it
that often.
We don't see it and get it at the rate that you would think that we would. We don't. We don't even get it from the places we're supposed to.
So when we get it,
when we get it, nigga, we going for you.
We like, oh, word?
We going for you. And
yeah.
so with the Sierra, just to put a pin in it, she saw him. Look, this is a good man. Yeah. By anybody's metric. It's a good man. Quarterback, millionaire. Yeah. I can work with that.
So
I can work with that.
So let's get to the picture. So a homegirl of mine was saying how dudes are so iffy because it's like they hate on certain women that are built like, it's like she's saying like we pick and choose. And I kind of agree with her. Okay. Depending on, I kind of agree with her that first she was slim, whatever. Yeah. We was like, all right, cool. She gained weight and we like, all right, cool. But it's like, yo, nah, because if it was somebody other, it might be a little different. But my thing is, when she have this baby, I hope she don't lose a pound. I love grown women weight. Yeah, that grown woman weight, I like when they get older and then they get a little wide a little bit. They thicken up a little bit.
I love it. Yeah.
That grown woman weight is
just it hit different.
It
hit different.
It's beautiful, bro.
For sure. Yeah.
I love seeing you're getting wide come here.
Yeah.
Come here.
Yeah. That. Yeah.
Yo, so I don't understand how dudes be like, I ain't saying falling out of love, but all of a sudden you're not as attracted to that person no more because they put on a few extra pounds. Like, bro, I like me some meaty,
For sure.
Everything is hearty with me. I like my chili hearty. I want my beef stew hearty. I want my woman hearty, bro.
I get it. I 1000% agree. We like that type, but I think I'm gonna take this angle. I'm gonna take this kind of angle or take with it. Women in general, stop finding the negative comments. Stop.
Word.
If it's 1,000 men telling you fine, go with that.
Please.
Do not comment on the one nigga that says, because you give him the attention. And it's been an old trick that men have used, especially single men have used for years. Don't be the one to compliment her. Be the one that insults her because that'll get her attention. Stop falling for that shit.
Word.
Like, if you get 100 comments of you, sweetie, you fine.
That's the majority.
Sweetie, you're fine.
That's how things are decided.
That's
the majority.
The majority.
That's how things are decided.
So with the Sierra picture, I don't even entertain the niggas that don't get it. You don't get it. You ain't never had it.
No.
You don't get it. You've never had it.
You've never had it.
You've never had them thighs on you. You've never had that little belly under you. You've never had that soft ass cheek on. You've never had it. You don't get it. Yeah. I get it. Yeah. I've had it. Yeah. So you don't get it. Cool. Stay over there where you at.
Yeah.
You feel me? If you like more petite, skinnier women, more power to you,
Hey,
bro. It's
yeah.
beauty in all. It's beauty in all shapes and sizes.
Facts.
Just telling you what I prefer.
Yeah.
Or just telling you what I like.
Yeah.
And to your point, when Beyonce did it, when she gained a little weight, love it. Love it. We'll tell these, and let's get it out the way. These 40-year-olds shitting on some of y'all 20-year-olds.
Popping.
Shitting on you. Like shitting on it. The Regina Kings, Halls, Sanaa Lathans,
and it's not
Nia Long, like shitting on Maya.
It's not even close.
Shitting on.
Not even close.
And all of them then gained a little bit in the right places because for us, that's what a woman is. A woman has curves. A woman has, a woman has a little something on her. That's what a grown woman is. And I'm a grown man, so I like grown women. You feel me? So that's gonna be, gonna be attractive to me. So like when niggas get on the she ain't gained weight in the whole now. And shout out to Rush again, because trust me, if I would have married Sierra, she would have got pregnant 4-5 times too. Nigga, he's doing exactly what you supposed to do.
He actually behind.
Yeah, he's doing exactly what, and when they be talking, he be talking to her like that. He be like, when I get you to the crib,
hey,
she be like, hey.
I was just telling that. Hey, he called in on the interview one time, and she was trying to ask him something. He was like, yo, I want to get you pregnant. Yo, we're gonna have another baby. I want to get you pregnant. And I was like, shit. Yeah, that's what you supposed to do.
Real shit. You looking that good all the time? Yes.
Bro. Hey, so look, before we get out of here, one more question. It ain't. So, Black Heaven, what would be some of the essentials that we need to take to Black Heaven when it's time to go? What do we need up in Black Heaven for us to survive? I got a few things down here, but I want to see what you say.
Oh, we definitely need dominoes. We need some spades.
Look at this.
We need specially fried chicken. Everybody fried chicken ain't eating, but we need fried chicken
damn
for sure.
Liquor
I
store?
need some grease.
Liquor store?
Gotta sell definitely gotta have a dispensary up there.
For sure.
Like with the top notch shit. And even in the liquor store, it gotta be the best of the best.
Yeah,
like,
we
Thunderbird gotta stay
We've
here.
outgrown that.
Mad Dog has to stay here.
That is beneath us.
Has to stay here.
We need top.
They got us to where we need to get. Stag has to stay here.
Yeah, Milwaukee Best
has to stay here. Has to stay here. Natural Light, it's gonna stay here, guys.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take like a lot of the dopeness of us and our culture and what we do, like musically. Like we're taking the best of the best musically.
Yeah.
Like I'm taking probably your top
all
10.
of them not getting to Black Heaven.
Oh no, all of them ain't getting into Black Heaven. No.
It's gonna be a select few.
Cole Kendricks, give me some Sahai, give me some on the rap side, give me some Her, give me some Tone Stith, give me some Chris Brown, some Usher. They get to come on up and perform. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That has to be there, so we have to have performers and entertainment.
Black Heaven Legacy acts.
Yeah. Black Heaven Legacy act as well. Anita Baker, you're in.
For sure.
You're in.
Sade.
You hear me? Sade, you're in.
For sure.
Okay?
For sure.
Big Luther, in.
Big Luther,
Freddie,
definitely.
you're in.
Big Freddie.
Big Freddie, you're in.
Yeah. Gerald Levert.
Gerald Levert, you're in. Fantasia, kick off them shoes, girl.
Let's go.
Come on to Black Heaven. You're in.
Yeah. You in there. You are in there.
You are in. Gotta have some boutiques. Like some places where you can get fresh and get fly.
They gotta stay fly, bro.
Gotta have some places where you can get a good fit, some glass, you know what I'm saying? Little drip on you.
Hair salon.
Gotta have a hair salon. Gotta have a barbershop up there. As well.
Yeah.
Maybe a little taboo, but Magic City may have to be up there as well. Yeah.
Blue Flame?
Blue Flame may have to be up there as well.
Need a little. Nothing egregious.
A good night at Bottoms Up needs to be there.
A good night.
Good night.
Yeah.
Good night at Bottoms Up.
Pink Slip?
Old Slip. Gotta be there.
Definitely the old
Slip.
The old
gotta be there.
They used to have the white boy out there barbecuing.
Yeah, gotta be there. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna have to have that as well. We're gonna have to have some beautiful ladies that's just trying to make a buck.
Yeah. Uno.
You
gotta have Uno.
Right, for the light skinned folks.
Yeah.
Have Uno up there. Yeah. Kool-Aid must make it up there, except for it can never, no matter what the sugar intake, no diabetes. None.
You
Diabetes, not put as much as you want in there.
We're not taking diabetes to black heaven.
No diabetes.
Or blood pressure.
No high blood pressure. No cholesterol.
Yo, you can put as much Lowry's on it as you want.
Lowry's is coming, baby.
Hey, we bringing Lowry's.
And the lady with that little hangy thing. Heaven, you there.
We was gonna bring Sweet Baby Ray's till I found out it wasn't black owned, bro.
Broke my soul.
It broke my heart.
Broke my soul.
Yo, Sweet Baby Ray's, dog.
How you gonna name it Sweet Baby Ray's?
They tricked
like
they bamboozled us.
You
diabolical son of a...
Diabolical motherfucker.
How dare you name it Sweet Baby Ray's? You know damn well what that sound like. You should have named that shit Milton's. Don't do Sweet Baby Ray's, bro.
Sweet Baby Ray's. Sweet Baby.
Sweet Baby.
Sweet Baby Ray's. What else is gonna be in Black Heaven? I named a bunch of stuff. Come on.
We definitely need a shoe store.
Yeah, for sure. Gotta have one.
Sneakers and dress, because you know we're gonna have some sophisticated clubs up there where it's gonna be a dress code, you know, suit and tie joints, you know what I mean. Sure. But you're gonna have the other little spots where you can, the little laid back spot. We need a cigar bar.
Need a cigar bar for me.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
So,
for sure. It has to happen. Brunch spot
and
gotta be in heaven.
Gotta be a brunch spot.
Gotta have a brunch spot.
The regular brunch. It ain't gonna be no, regular brunch, ladies. It ain't gonna be no muscular servers with
Regular brunch.
We keeping it classy.
A DC or Dallas level brunch.
Even the strip club is gonna be classy, yo.
It's gonna be classy. Yeah.
It's gonna be classy, yo. We wiping the poles down after
every
every performance, yo.
Every time.
We keeping it classy.
Yeah.
And the food is gonna be top notch. Yeah. Strip club food is just, I don't know what they're doing in that kitchen, bro. But I don't know.
It's magical.
Yo,
it's magical.
Nobody can fry chicken wings like a strip club kitchen, bro.
Hey, you will not get a complaint or
illusions with the shrimp,
bruh.
What we talking about?
Yeah,
it's 314 a day.
It is 314 a day. You better know it. You better know it.
So those are essential.
Those are essential. And you know, definitely hit us and tell us what will go in Black Heaven for you. Or if we miss something.
Are we taking Tubi to Black Heaven?
No.
Thank you. I'm glad that you said no, because I felt like had you said yes, that would have put like a bit of a wedge between us.
No, can't happen.
Yeah.
But the basement can come. The basement with Big Tigger can come.
For sure.
The basement with Big Tigger.
For
Video
sure.
Soul, Black Heaven. You're welcome.
Donnie Simpson.
Come on up. Donnie Simpson. Yeah.
Yo, Don Cornelius.
Don Cornelius is
bringing Soul Train back to Black Heaven.
The original 106.
Not the one where they had the guest hosting and Shamar Moore them dance. We bringing Don Cornelius
AJ,
back.
And AJ had the fake man unit.
Yo, I was so mad that they exposed that 49 years later. Like, yo, AJ ain't bothering nobody, dog. Why would y'all? Yo.
The Steve Harvey news came out. The AJ news.
Man.
It was a whole thing.
All right, cuzzo, we're going to wrap this thing up, bro. Love you, dog.
Love you as well.
Biggest Old Podcast, we out.